Hello everyone, welcome back to the thrilling conclusion of Mage Knight. It's night 3 of our first solo game. Trying to conquer the world, specifically this last city over here, the Blue City. Guarded by many fearsome mages and so on. Oh, I just realized. When we assault the city, we're going to have to assault this dragon as well. Maybe I shouldn't have wandered over here. Maybe I should have focused my efforts on actually killing this guy. Because 2 difficult fights in a single day might be a bit much for me. I have a rules question. Multiple spaces. In certain situations, enemies from multiple spaces may be fought in that combat. Can happen. An assault is a move. The rampaging enemies are not fortified. Okay. So I was wondering, if I march in here, will the dragon suddenly be fortified because it's attacking me while I'm attacking the city? The answer is no. Mana search is probably going to be good. Well, I mean, I do have a lot of mana, huh? And I have Crystal Mastery and Mana Pull to give me even more, so maybe that's not so important. So maybe I do want to just make sure that I get enough turns. Yeah, I think I'm going to be okay on mana. Let's just make sure I get enough turns. Okay, here's my first turn. Are we buying anything from this keep? Oh, it's the Altum Mages. Sadly, only available from cities. Oh, I called them Artem Mages, whatever. Several episodes ago, you guys have forgotten by now, I'm sure. Yeah, but they're amazing. In particular, their last ability, powered only by black mana. Either all attacks you play this combat become cold fire attacks, or they all become siege attacks in addition to any elements they have. And so this can really just tear down a city pretty quickly. However, I think with like Earthquake and, believe it or not, like Burning Shield, I think I have like an alternate plan to take down cities. So I'm not too sad that I can't pick these guys up. Yeah, and we can't hire anyone else unless we wanted more Udam Swordsmen, which I don't really. This stuff is available for monasteries, but we're not going to go to one. Can't really get to one very easily. Okay, we just got to get marching. What's in the source? White, black, and red. Well, the only move that I have is this one. I'm gonna play it powered, I assume. Well, that's not true. This is a move. But I would have to pay it with blue and green, which are the 2 colors I can't replenish. So I wonder if this is a kind of a funny time to use Crystal Mastery, isn't it? Just power the hell out of everything and then get all the crystals back? Yeah, why not? So power this with green, power this with blue and green, power this with blue, and I think that's it, right? I could imagine taking Mana Pull, but I can't think why I would do that. Like I could. The main reason, really, I guess, would be that I could set the colors of the dice to be something more useful than white and red and black. But honestly, those colors are fine. Like, okay, I might prefer not to have, like, I don't know, actually those are fine. So I'd rather just have the Mana Pull available for later. So how many moves is this? This is 11 plus my 2 is 13 move? Do I even need all that? I only need 9. Okay. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Okay, maybe I can just burn down the dragon in the same move. Play 9 moves and then try to deal with this guy. Oh, I should put this back. No, leaving this on him is fine, yeah. So Amenhotep freezers can just stop him from attacking. And then... we could play like Intimidate plus... something? To kill him? Like, the Amenhotep freezers are going to be useful for the city, but I can use them twice, right? They have that banner. What a bizarre asset that is. Anyway, so all this to say, I think, that I actually don't need to play this extra move. I can put this one back in hand. Which may or may not be useful, come to think of it. Like, I don't really need any more moves once I'm up there. It might be nice to stop by the monastery, I guess. Pick up a firebolt, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, but oh no, I can't. I can't even get there. This dragon's on a mountain, so I can't go this way. I can't go this way, and there's nothing more. There's no universe over here. I think, are there rules about what to do if you've like emptied the deck of tiles? There are, but I don't know what they are. Map shape. Map tiles revealed. Map variability? No. I mean, it should be something about what it means, how you reveal a card, a tile in general, right? Movement, okay. Limitations, move points. You may reveal new tiles. To reveal a tile, the new tile is always oriented. Depending on the back. If there are no tiles left in the map tile deck when a player attempts to explore, they may use a random countryside tile removed from the game during setup. If all countryside tiles have been placed, they can use removed non-city core tiles instead. Tiles explored this way can only be placed such that they are adjacent to at least 3 other tiles to fill up holes. Okay, so I think it's... like, I could come back here and explore, but I can't explore up here. So it's actually impossible to get up here unless I get something that lets me move in unusual ways, right? There's, I think in the offer right now is Frostbridge. The move cost of swamps is reduced to 1 this turn, and if you power it, you can move through lakes. So we could go around, but to get that, we would have to level up twice, so it doesn't seem very likely. So my point is, we're not going to get to this monastery, so I don't really, and there's nowhere else to go. So I don't think I need any moves. I mean, I guess I could go here to get the city hand size bonus when assaulting the blue city. That's a thought. In fact, I could do that this turn. I can actually spend the move to go here, be in a village next to a city. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, let's do that. So there's that green crystal that I was spending, now actually being spent. And I've already forgotten how we were going to kill the dragon. I'm sorry, the Draconum. We were going to use the Amatep freezers to stop them. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically I should probably have put the Banner of Courage back in the deck and then been able to use all my units, but I think this is fine. Well, yeah, I don't want to roll that back. Weird Savage Monks. Right, so the Amatep Freezers block, and how do I do all the damage? I have none here, so it has to be cards and units. And the only card I have is Intimidate. So maybe the Utum Swordsman and a powered Intimidate would be the way to go. Or the powered Intimidate and like 2 cards I could discard. Like I don't need Learning. He resists nothing. Like the problem is, do I want to discard my mana pool? Not really, but I guess I do, because I'm just about to load back up on crystals. Okay. So I think to save all my units in top shape, I'm putting a blue crystal here to power these guys. And the Intimidate is coming, I think, from the supply, just so I can re-roll this, because I don't need more red. I could take it from here and it would be free, because I'm refilling it. But I actually want to re-roll here. And okay, if I get, you know, gold or black, I'll look stupid. But like red is honestly just as bad as both of those, so I might as well. So that's an attack for 7, 8, 9. Okay, that seems good. So let's tell the game we're having this attack. That's not the thing. This is the thing. 3, 6, 9. Oh wait, that's a swamp, isn't it? I need one more move? How much move do I have? 7, 11, 13. Okay. I really like this card, though. Maybe now is the time to take my motivation? To hope to draw, like, something that I like less than this? I think so. No. 2 random cards are probably better than this in combat, right? I hope so. I don't know. This is so good. I think it's better than 2 random cards. Yeah, and we do want to do all this in a single move, I think. Single turn. Because why? I'm not actually getting anything more back, am I? I'm getting this green token back that I wouldn't get back if I waited. But I think I have enough green tokens, so maybe I do it slower. Keep these all in hand. Oh my god, chill out. I dropped the die. Keep this in the supply, the source, I'm sorry. There's red. And only gain 9 move, which puts me here. Next turn, I'll power my march to get here. Just play it a little slower to conserve my important cards. Get more value out of this. I shouldn't have trouble getting through my deck before the dummy ends the game. And I don't think I want to preserve green tokens as badly as I want to preserve my useful cards like Ice Shield. So it's kind of a mediocre Crystal Mastery. But it is like paying paying a single card to gain a blue and a green. Oh, it was this blue I'm getting back as well. Which I won't get back if I do it the other way. I mean, I'm okay on blue. Right? This can just be my turn. And I'll pick all these up myself. Okay, that was a disaster. Before hitting end turn, just so they all go back comfortably. Okay, so kind of a much weaker turn than it looked at first. But we did move 9. I mean, that's pretty cool. End turn. My hand size should be 6, right? It says 6 here, and I'm not next to anything I conquered. So, there you go. Dummy, what are you up to? Blue, okay, I don't love blue, but it's fine. Still plenty of cards. Now, did I not draw anything? Oh, I didn't draw anything. Maybe this whole idea was stupid? I didn't draw anything because I only played 2 cards and my hand size is smaller now. Okay. All right, we're gonna roll that all back and do everything last turn, even though it sucks a little. So I'll just pretend I still have the Crystal Mastery in play and that it's last turn. So we play this, powered for free, and play this sideways. I hate it. To move for... Oh, no. Oh, right, yeah. Because I don't get the extra 2 moves because we're doing this last turn. To go here. That fights the dragon. I pay a blue mana on this for free. And a red mana from the source on this, plus, I don't know. Is it worth, like, is my Ice Shield better or worse than one of these cards? I think it's one of these units, right? I think it's better. Than, like, Savage Monks, maybe? I like the idea of a Siege Attack 4. Actually, Siege Attack 4 is insane. Block 6 is also insane. I think it's probably better than a ranged fire attack 6. But these guys can also block 5, which, yeah. Okay, I'll neutralize the Swordsman to let me keep this card in hand. Or not neutralize, I'll use them up. This is 7 and 3. I could wound them to not... it wouldn't help at all. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, so we're producing 7, 10 attack, easily defeating the dragon. 7 fame, 2 reputation. Yes. Draw up to 8, I agree. Oh, I don't want to end my turn, though. That was all supposed to happen last turn. whatever. We'll just take an extra turn in between Goldix's next 2 turns. Just gotta remember, after this turn, I have a free turn. Or anytime I want a free turn, really. It doesn't matter. It's just he's taking 1 more turn than he's supposed to. And I will flip this card down to ready the unit again. Have I seen Into the City yet? Oh, I have. I should be revealing that. Or like this? There you go. Do they all count as being in the city? I don't know. I think so. So how many of these are actually fortified? God, it's so hard to see what's going on in here. Okay. None of them have fortified printed on them, so siege attacks will work. And lowering their armor by a bunch will be nice. Several of them are fire resistant, which I don't like at all. I mean, what if I bought the Altum Mages? Do I have enough moves to do that? And enough influence? I still have 4 moves in deck, but none in hand, so it's going to be a bit tough. I get rid of the Decompose, that's fine, to go here. And then the total number of moves I would need would be 10 more to get back to the blue city after walking into the green one. And how am I for influence? I have 3 here, plus my base of 0, but also 4 for my bargaining skill over here. So I have a base of 7. I don't need Crystallize either, so I could use those as my moves. Power Learning for 4 more, and play Mana Pull sideways for the 12th influence to buy Altum Mages. I think that should be fine. Yeah, having Altum Mages instead of a tapped out Udam Swordsman should be really nice. So let's do that. Let's play these both sideways. It is just 12, right? Altum Mages. I don't know. And I'm only going to want access to 2 black, which is good because that's all I'll have. So this moves me into the city. At which point I play Learning, powered with this white, I guess. Kind of convenient that it happens to be there. For 4, and play this sideways for 1 more to disband these guys and buy these Altum Mages, the true endgame powerhouse. And I think that's the turn. Next level in 1 fame. It's too bad I couldn't just get 1 more somewhere. It would be really nice to have, I think a larger hand is what you get? No. Yeah, 7 cards. So, but I don't have that. So end turn, and I can't really get it, right? No. Yep, end turn. I got what I wanted out of this turn. Hand size of 8. Yep, that looks right. Goldix, go ahead and take a turn. Oh, I should actually stop letting Goldix take turns. Because the game actually does score you on how many cards are left in the other guy's deck. Not that it matters. We've let him take one too many turns, and we should be fixing that, but it's not a big deal. Did I play cards sideways to walk in? I didn't need to. I had this. But, like, they were garbage cards. I'm happy to get rid of them and draw something else. It's fine. Well, no, because I use them as moves now, huh? Okay, so it's 10 moves to get out there? 5, 8 to get here. Okay. I guess I'll just play some moves to go there. What's in the source, by the way? Black, black, and black. Wish I had mana pull now, maybe. Just to get me other colors. I don't know, I have all the other colors. What am I worried about? So feed this with blue. That's 6, 8, no, 4, 6, 8 movement. Which is enough to go from here to here to here. All satisfied? I think so. Now we're gonna skip Goldix's turn here. Sorry, buddy. Hello? Am I dropping it on the green accidentally? There we go. And we're gonna draw only 6 cards because we're not near anything we conquered, sadly. So it's just these same 6. But I think it's time to begin the assault, which means it's time to flip motivation. Yeah, draw 2 cards and gain a green mana. There you go. Ooh, we even have concentration. Juicy. All right, what's still in the deck? Is there anything I should be waiting for? Trying to draw to? Just Ice Bolt. Determination actually is all right. But no, I mean, we have Siege. Everything is Siege. It's like just gonna wipe the floor with these guys, I think. I mean, I don't know. I guess I could discard Promise, but I think I can kill them with just what I have in hand. Burning a bunch of mana to do it, of course. So let's go for it. Where's my move? Oh, I don't need to. I have this, so I can just move in here for free. Okay, it doesn't know about these guys because I moved them. Fine, I'll do it myself. Why do you have a thing next to you? Indicating I should fight you? I don't know. They don't have anything special, do they, right? It's all just like better attacks from this city. All defenders get extra attack if they have ice or fire, and 1 attack if they have cold fire. So that person doesn't. I don't know. This is like telling me I should fight them. It doesn't think I'm fighting them because I confused it. So that's fine. Now we just unleash everything we've built up, right? We start with a Tremor. Oh, I guess I'm not even going to be able to use Burning Shield, am I? Because I'm not going to be blocking much of anything. I guess I'll block a few things, probably. Yeah, I'll use Tremor and Siege attacks to kill the stuff that I can. And anything that's left, I'll block and then counterattack. Okay. So Tremor is powered with this green and a black from the source. Great. My Altum Mages. Oh, let me play Into the Heat, powered by a red crystal. And then flip this to gain a red crystal and a black token. Spend the black token on the Altum Mages. Now, all of my attacks become siege attacks, in addition to any elements that they have. We still haven't spent any mana this turn, by the way. I just want you to be aware of this. It's all just coming out of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess we spent one, kind of. We spent one of these crystals and then we filled it back up. That's not the same as not spending it. Okay, so where can I get some attacks? I don't have many. I guess I'll concentrate on this to get an attack 6. Let's power that with some green. So I'll take attack 6, which happens to be a siege attack 6. And, geez, I don't know. These guys are a little tougher than they look. I think I should kill this guy, though. His fire attack's going to be a problem. I don't know. The Altum Mages might... Oh, no, I have units as well. That's right. Okay, plus, they're all at -4, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is 6 attack. It needs only 1 to kill you. So let's kill you with 1. You need 3 more? So I still have 2 left. So you can group attack, you can play many attacks. Let me just double check this. You can play many attacks and target 1 or more enemies with all the attacks. Yeah, so you can split it. So I have 2 left. Oh, actually I forgot, these guys' siege attack kind of sucks. Because I'm going to just have siege. Well, I didn't know I would have the Altum Mages. Okay, whatever. Does anyone care about fire attacks? These two are both... Yeah, actually, a ranged fire attack 5 or 6 just kills all the other enemies. On the other hand, Into the Heat is already going, and maybe it would be nice to save some of my mana tokens. So I have 2 physical attacks left. Kills this guy, I guess, even though he's resistant. And so that's this whole attack finished. And then to siege this guy, like... I mean, ranged fire 8 is clearly enough. But I think I could just tap all my units and kill him. Like attack 3 and attack 5, that's 8. This guy is at 4 with resistance, means he needs 8 to kill, so this does it. Yeah. Pretty soft city, what a pushover. We only had to spend like 1 mana token to get through. And some very powerful cards. But I had several left. I ended up not using this ice shield that I was clutching my pearls about. So let's make sure it's counting the fame correctly. We get 7, 11, 16, 22. Nope, 24. It counts better than I do. Great. And we lose 1 reputation, and I think that covers it. And I re-readied the 1 guy I didn't need to use. All right, fair enough. Oh, I forgot. It's actually more, right, with this Into the Heat. Oh, I didn't need to power Into the Heat, I guess, then, right? But it was free, so... I could put it back in hand. 3... And 5 is 8. Yeah, I didn't even need to play this, actually. So it can be in hand as something to shop with next turn if I want. None of the stuff in here is influence, so... Well, but it might be better than this. This is definitely not doing anything for the rest of the game. So I might as well just throw it away. And this, and this, and this. Just discard all those? Sure. End turn. And I gained a command token, right? Yeah. Oh, and a skill? Nice. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. You can play once a turn a wound as a non, like as if it were a non-wound card. This is a really nice way. Like if you get this one early, it really enables all the other wound synergies in this hero. Because you know you'll always have a way to get rid of your wounds usefully. And what's this one about? Discard a wound to gain a red or black mana token. Or a non-wound to gain green or white. I mean, okay, that's something, I guess. Once around, heal 2, or like this totally wacky thing. I don't know, I don't want any of this. But I do want regeneration if I'm taking... Well, I don't know. I don't want those either. I guess I'm drawing my whole deck, so... Oh. I mean, my hand size is going to be like 7... Oh, let me flip this. We did reach the end of the scenario. My hand size is 9, so really those cards that I discarded were like 4 cards. 3 of them I could actually have. So I'll just allow myself to have 3 free sideways cards if I want them. Doesn't really matter, it's just maximizing final scoring. I don't even know what I would do. Maybe go rush down here and pick up an altar or something. Well, these all suck. All of this sucks. I don't even know. Take this one, I guess. Yep, I've got my rewards. My hand size is... Why 9? Shouldn't I have gained 1, 2, 3, 4? Shouldn't I have... Sorry. Oh, it's 7 cards. I thought it was still 4 cards. So that makes no sense. But yeah, 7 cards, sure. So 9 is right. And yeah, go ahead. This is the last turn, and I'll just take, you know, 1, 2, 3 random sideways cards to use for whatever I want. Oh, actually, they don't have to be sideways. I can use them as moves. If I want to go get that altar. Oh, in that case, maybe I should have taken Frostbridge? Oh, there aren't any swamps in the way. Or agility might have been good. I don't know. Anyway, so you could go shopping here, but it doesn't really do anything. I just want to get a bunch of moves. So move this, I guess powered by green. It's, you know, it sucks to be spending tokens, but they're not worth much. And if you can get to this altar, which costs what? 6, 10, 14 moves. Oh no. I don't think I can do that. Well, okay, this I could also play. I guess I can get there. Because this I can choose to have not discarded last turn. And I might have had a march as well, I don't remember. But I'll just assume I didn't. This is 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play this to get a blue crystal. Yeah, and then I can go 6, 10, 14, and spend my 3 red crystals on it as my last turn. Very, very nice. Gain 7 fame, no reputation, and end turn. Right? Yeah. Oh, these should have been deleted. I guess it doesn't want you to stack them. You gained site conquest rewards, yes. Looked at your final score. There you go, final score. Ooh, broke 200. It's a pretty good one. My last, my off-camera practice game to make sure I remembered the rules, I got 175? It had misscored a few things, and I forget if this is... I think it gave me 171, and then I added it to 175 or something. Don't need to send my score to the high scores, thank you. I feel... No, I think I was right to take From the Dusk. I never ended up needing Mana Search, and I did want the extra turn, so there you go. So, how did we score? 110 just for fame. 9 advanced actions and 2 spells gives us 13 more. 1 artifact at 2 points each, and half a point for each mana crystal gives us another 2. And our healthy units are scored by the level in their top right corner. So we had 4, 3, 2, and 3, which makes 12. Yep, sure does. We conquered 2 keeps and a mage tower, so that's 6. 2 ruins and 2 dungeons, 8 more. Both cities is 20 for the 2 cities and 15 for getting all the cities. So you can lose and it'll still score. It's just you score worse because cities are worth a lot. And number of dummy cards left apparently was 8. And yeah, since he didn't get to call the round, we got 5 extra points. Yeah, so I guess every card the dummy has left is worth an entire fame. Wow. So taking From the Dusk instead of Mana Search was worth like a ton of points. Like he draws at least 3, but maybe as many as 7 cards. So we saved ourselves a whole turn of that. Cool. Anyway, so that's Mage Knight. I think it's fun. Like it definitely is fiddly and complicated, but it does a good job of simulating like, you know, a quest, an adventure kind of thing in a fantasy setting. There are a lot of viable playstyles, and I'm not a good player, so I can't really tell you what they are. But you know, being able to adapt to stuff, and I don't know what did we do exactly. I don't know. I kind of drifted towards some of the same stuff I always do, like try to get Alta mages and you know a fair number of units. But we were going through mana crystals very quickly. Let me get that damn finger off the screen. We're not using it. We were going through mana crystals fairly quickly with Decompose. That was a lot of fun. A cool, like, you know, way to both clean up your deck and get maximum value out of your existing cards. And that 1 Crystal Mastery turn was pretty neat. And we made it. It was day 3, night 3. We didn't quite manage it in day 3, sadly. But we knew that was going to happen because we wanted the high-powered Earthquake, not the wimpy little Tremors. Yeah, Earthquake is a great way to take down cities, and it might be like, oh, you were so lucky you got Earthquake. But there's so many, if you take spells, there's so many good cards that do something. Like, you know, destroy target enemy. Or like, you know, I think it was this game, right at the beginning, there was a card we could have taken that was like, move 3 tiles, ignoring their movement costs, arrive inside of a fortified site, and attack. They're not fortified there. So just like all your ranged attacks work as if they were siege attacks. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? I put the finger back. And I'm glad I don't know. I think any sensible Mage Knight player would do the same as me. Would on turn 1 or round 1, day 1, would go into that Mage Tower and take several wounds, however many wounds it takes to clear out the Mage Tower, As a beginning player, you're definitely afraid to do that because, like, oh my god, wounds. Why don't I just wait until I can handle this without wounds? But, like, time is money. You gotta go. You gotta conquer that stuff and get going to get maximum value out of your cards. You can heal wounds eventually. You can deal with wounds. I don't... Did we rest? We did rest, right? We rested once, I think. So there's ways to deal with wounds. Yeah, and I mean, I've played it with another person like once or twice in my life when we were both learning, and that's, I think, definitely more fun than solo. You can play it, as cooperative or as competitive as you want. There's full cooperative rules where the scoring is like based just on you as a team achieving the objectives and getting as much total loot as possible. Or you can play slightly competitive where you guys each get a bonus for achieving the objectives, but whoever does the objectives better gets more points, and whoever's better at various facets of the game gets bonus points for that as well. And so you're kind of like, you're both working towards the same goal, but the other guy might get in the way, and you're like, oh, okay, let me try to mess with him. And whoever has the most fame at the end can say you were the winner, Or you can play like highly competitive, where players are actually allowed to attack each other in addition to all the other stuff. And I forget the details. It's, I think, pretty complicated. Player versus player combat is a long section in the rule book, and I think it adds. I've never played with it, but like hearing people talk about it, I think it adds a substantial degree of not complexity, but maybe depth of like making sure you don't overextend yourself to make yourself vulnerable to other players. Right. We played some turns in this game where I was just like emptying my whole hand, and there are somehow doing that is like, I don't remember exactly the timing of when drawing happens, but apparently like if you extend yourself too far, you like play out your whole hand. Other players can kind of opportunistically attack you if they're near enough, and they get to like steal their favorite card out of your deck or something like that when they win. I don't remember for sure. Plus you take a bunch of wounds. So anyway, that's Mage Knight. And look at that. After all that, the people are still like, well, yeah, they're famous, but how do you feel about them? Whatever. Neutral. Anyway, that's it for this Mage Knight series, and probably no more Mage Knight series, but I like the game, and I was reminded of it, so I thought I would show you guys. This mod is free on Tabletop Sim. The game is, I don't know, probably like $60 or $80 if you buy it in a box. I haven't looked, but it's not a cheap game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.